make this mix for all you, for the ladies. All the girl tune. Hold on!
I'm on it, fuck, girl, you are not funny.
Ladies!
Anytime we fuck, your legs them get so speechless. I feel like I get a deep breath.
I want all the girls just slow wine. Slow wine!
Teach me. Put a little pressure on me, so you're bright. Put your pen up. I'm on it, fuck, girl, you are not funny. Anytime we fuck, your legs them get so.
Shout to all the Caribbean ladies, South America, Central America, Europe, North America. Ladies, bang!
Put a little pressure on me, so you're bright. Put your pen up, because no me die. No fucking at the night, till I fucking at the morning. Me know say you're tired, but you're on it. Secret. Who you fit tell, say you keep well. Your pussy on me and I feel well.
Ladies!
Man, nothing no say you keep well. She will power with me, go anywhere far with me. This a girl I love you rough.
Pull up!
Sweet, I feel me to get a deep breath. She said, tease me, and the things never teach me.
Ladies!
Put a little pressure on me, so you're bright.
Bang!
Put your pen up, because no me die. No fucking at the night, till I fucking at the
Hey
morning.
yo!
Me know say you're tired, but you're on it. Secret. Who you fit tell, say you keep well. Your pussy on me and I feel well.
You there?
Your man nothing no say you keep well. She will power with me, go anywhere far with me. This a girl I love you rough when she calls me. And if you fall for me, probably you're bad with it.
Hey, big up B boy. Big up B. Big up B.
Girl, but bitch, she ain't know she not talk. Anytime she get money, oh, you know she want to have it. Girl, your skin smooth. What's your gun game? Push it on the shit like that. Yeah, I'm waiting, yeah. Your pussy make me come so good. I'm waiting.
Ladies!
Miss Pretty Rockstar, are you my one? So baby, I'm sorry, if I miss me calling, I'm just one of it.
Pick up all the pretty rock star ladies. Hey yo, ladies!
Miss Pretty Rockstar, are you my one? So baby, I'm sorry, if I miss me calling, I'm just one of it. No, I'm last. You know me froze out the coast, so keep you on. Miss Pretty Rockstar, are you my one? So baby, I'm sorry, if I miss me calling, I'm just one of it. No, I'm last. You know me froze out the coast, so keep me warm, so keep me cool, so keep me high. Come make it disappear, baby, make it fly. Anyway you want, then we need flight it, ride it, go see the picture with the pilot. Please on it, call up and write this. Ready up and down.
Remember, this mix only have your tune.
Hey, what the hell is this, boy?
You know what I love? When she say pun. Straight in your chun hole. Hold on!
Last night, fucking on your throat all night. Tell us how your boom boom tight.
What me do?
Kick it in the gear and rev it like a G-Wagon. Take it for a ride.
Right, you know. We catch up now, we catch up now.
First day, I rocking this tune.
Last night, fucking on your throat all night. Tell us how your boom
When I rev it out,
kick it in the gear and rev it like a G-Wagon. Take it for a ride. Then we diddly and we dolly do sound.
strictly girl tune. And the girl them favorite mix. Hold up!
So, if I being real at all, yeah, if I being real at all, yeah, the forces was against Wale tonight. Like, the forces was against Wale tonight. And I find that the likes not going up to my liking. So I feel like I could end the live and start over now, boy, because I don't understand how is 219 people inside of here and the likes not where it's supposed to be. After I went through all what I went through to make this possible tonight, a little confused now, boy. A little confused. Help me understand what really going on now, boy. Help me understand what really going on, because I come here and I wasn't going to come here, and then I went through all kind of thing to get ring light. The ring light I get, let me blast the ring light I get. Let me say I'm thankful for the little ring light, the little ring light I get. Let me say I'm thankful for that. Right? When I do so and I fight up and I get the ring light, I say, boy, where my charger? No, we went on film last night, so all the ring light, charger, phone charger. I say, boy, madness. Do so, no laptop. All you know, I'm on a borrowed laptop right now, boy. All you know, I borrow a laptop to come here tonight, boy, and all you're not liking my life, boy. I borrow a laptop, borrow a ring light, borrow a phone charger, and I had a big for some likes, boy. All they have me begging for likes, boy. Better I did go in my bed, boy, dog, boy. Better I did go in my bed, because I don't understand what's going on here. Nah. I in the wrong place. I in the wrong place, dog. I in the wrong place. Well, yeah, do the right things when I come here, please. Do the right things when I come here, please. Let me stay good, please. And you see how all of us be talking to me on Instagram. Right now, Lily have one strike against she. I'm going to go through. Well, I better delete them comments, you know. I'm going to go through my DMs when I come off here. I'm going to go through my DMs when I come off here. And I'm going to list all the people on them who have one strike. I'm going to list all the people on them who have one strike. When the disrespect reach 3, right now Lily on one strike. Lily on one strike. I just let all you know. Now, boy. Take all the freaking time with me, boy, dog, boy. Right? Take all the time with me, boy, dog, boy. When this phone battery dead, live there, I feel like, yeah. But we go live for the little meanwhile, between while. October the 12th, guys. October the 12th. The tickets are selling steadily. We now jumping out. Now I said no, this is gonna be second boat, right? First one was amazing. So we you know, we working back in the way, we working in the way into this little event showing thing. The first one was amazing. Who was on the first row? Know how we does come when we keeping events and thing. Yeah. You understand? So organize all ourselves, right? Organize all ourselves. October the 12th, we are aboard the Ocean Pelican. Tickets are on Island E. You can get tickets online, or you can message our committee member, me, Aaron, Dick. If you want your tickets delivered, we have physical tickets also. Ladies, 175. Fellas, 220. Organize all yourselves. Come on, shake something now, boy. Shake a little leg now, boy. Shake a little leg. I have a little inspo video to drop there. I have a outfit. I have a outfit inspo to drop there. I'm telling all you. I have a outfit inspo to drop there. When I drop that one, if you didn't know what to wear, I'll go figure it out. Okay, I'll go see how we come in when that. Who birthday Thursday? Who birthday Thursday? Who birthday is? I know Jay? Is Jay birthday? Talk truth. Was he there today, Jay? Was he there today? If your birthday is really today, was he there today? Was he there today? Look, Lily say it was yesterday. Well, they come here to lie. Well, they come here to it was yesterday. I don't order my thing. We order the Destiny. What you order there, Destiny? What you order there? Who birthday is it, Chelsea? Just now. I's a fair fella. I's a fair fella. If your birthday is really today, I's a fair fella. I was not going to. Well, let's see my beard rough up, shake thing up. I ain't brush my hair, nothing just now. Let me get a little presentable there, guys, just now. Yeah. Just roll off my bed and come here, boy. Is your birthday? Is your birthday? Since it's your birthday, you know? Since it's your birthday. Well, pay for it now. Well, you pay for it now, Lily. You pay for it. Since you find like I need it, you pay for it. That's what I want you to do. I want you to pay for it. You're fast. You're fast and out of place. Pay for it. You see them little woogie and lip gloss I like to play like going out there with? You see that little woogie and lip gloss I like to play like going out there with? No, run your cash. My haircut is $100. And I want something to drink after I get my haircut. So send 2. Send 200 one time. Send 200 one time. I ain't paying for no man haircut. You hear them, fellas, you see how them girls must be singing? You see how them girls be singing, fellas? Them girls, them don't even have $200 to put in a haircut, boy, dog, boy. And all the fellas just a girl coasting on all you. All the fellas just a girl coasting on all you who can't even pay for your haircut. That one wasn't me. That one wasn't for jazz yet. I now take that one for the fellas and them who need to wake up. I know take that one for them. Because all need to wake up. These girls and them cannot even give you $200 for a haircut. Not even. I had the money. I just not. Boy. But a man must pay for your nails. A man must pay for your toes. A man must pay for your eyelashes. A man must pay for your hair. A man must pay for your wax. A man must pay. Look at how much things girls want a man to pay for, and a girl can't even pay for a haircut. That one was for the fellas and them again who need to wake up. The fellas and them who need to wake up. Man don't deserve nothing on this planet. I'm glad you know that. That is why you would stay single with your vagina wrinkle and you would have 27 cats. I'm glad you know that. I'm glad you know men don't deserve nothing on this earth with your wrinkled vagina. I'm glad you know. Well, yeah. Let me lie nice now. Let me lie nice now. Right? Jay, happy belated birthday, girl. Happy belated birthday. You just come out in the live shows. You just live in the after parties. You just shake your little bottom with Lily in the back there. So I go take a shot for you. Because we good now, boy. You just come out online and thing. You just function. You just enjoy yourself and thing. So, happy belated birthday. Big up yourself. Send my little picture. I'll post it up in the morning. I'll post it in the morning. More life, J. More love, J. More everything, J. Or they say thing. Alright. That one is for J. Alright? Well, you feel afraid that? You feel afraid that? Come now, man. Come now, man. You feel afraid that? Being afraid that? October the 12th, guys. I never. Boy, what? Imagine Kelly here typing away for $1,500 and I couldn't get 200. Where the 15 coming from if I can't even get 2, boy? If I can't even get 2, where the 15 coming from, boy? Make it make sense now, boy, dog, boy. So, men is boobily then. Them shots, boy, dog, boy. I is 15. Who's 15? They come off the live. Come off the live. Come off the live. Who's 15 day? Come off the live. Come off the live. I know I's the man. I know I's the man, but I's not a stupid man. Right? I's not a stupid man. All I now take day was for the men and them to wake up. You feel I not up? You feel I not up? You feel I not knowledgeable that all the y'all and them just taking from fellas out there? You feel I not knowledgeable that I know y'all just doing men what I want out here? You feel I now come? You ain't go take from me. You ain't go take from me. I know that. I know you ain't go take from me. You know, they find them fellas and them do them fellas and them that. That's all you gotta do. Stick to them kind of fellas. Right? Stick to them kind of fellas. You understand? Oh. It could never be me, boy. It could never be me. Never. Let me get into this now. Let me get into this. I find out they're enjoying. Well, not rushing, man. Well, not rushing, man. I find see nobody rushing, man. No bull, no haircut. What? Just now, wait. Just now, wait. Hey. Listen, Linda, listen. Linda, listen. Listen, Linda. Just now. I don't know how we reached today. I don't know how we reached today. But let me take 2 steps back. Take 2 steps back. Come you know what reached today. It's okay. I'll cut my own hair. You feel my piggy with a haircut. But boy, all you have to be so freaking for real, boy. My piggy with a haircut. Girl, carry me out, eh? Carry me out. I want my little dinner. I order my steak and my little garlic potatoes, my little creamy mashed potatoes with my little steamed veg, my little Hennessy on the rocks thing. You say now you have a nice time. My little dinner is not really a dinner. Not dinner, dessert. I not really a dessert kind of guy, but I taking it because you spending now, boy. Because you spending, and I will take it, and we go eat, we go drink up yourself a little bit. Make sure and pay that bill without me seeing, because I's a upstanding gentleman. Make sure and pay that bill. Make sure and pay that bill without me seeing it, right? keep it cute, keep it classy. And when we going back to the car, make sure you're walking slow in front, kind of way, so I could see your bottom and get a feel for what you're going to give me later. When you sit down in the car, just put your hand on my leg now, boy. Just rub it slow. Rub it slow and give me a look. So I go know. Oh, that's what we're doing tonight. Okay, no problem. No problem. Need it. Need it. That's how I need it. That is how I need it. That is how I need it. I need it. You understand what I'm showing you? Carry me out, feed me, let me drink up myself a little bit, and I don't want to see you pay that bill. Pay the bill, you know, but I don't want to see you pay that bill. You understand what I'm showing you? When you reach in the car, give me a little rub leg. Give me a little rub leg. And let me know. Make me know. Oh, I thought it was just a nice little carry out. Oh, really? Oh. There will be no pulling of daps here. Oh, Monique, I saw you coming. Wait. Monique, I saw you coming. You could do that too. If you cut the flick nice, you could do that, Monique. You can go ahead. Make more knowledgeable about what is going to take place here. If you're coming sober rolling, that's yours. Tonight, that is yours. You know what's funny about all of that? Like all the women in here who singing and all the women in here who real functional, like, you know, they're not them and them not going on and that's that and the third. Get out already. That is not even like a big thing to me. I just showing all there how all these girls and them who say not me and I would never and I could never. Well, okay. When they come across the man who is deserving and who is worth it, I hope you remember the same words you was breaking up your fingers to type here. You understand? Because been there, done that, and I give it up. I give it up. I give it straight up. You feel a hole. No. Yours is yours. It's yours. Easy. Oh, come on, man. Me ain't even ashamed to say that. Easy. I was dressed up nice. She was dressed up even more amazing. It was a great time. So, we start this. More, hey, Kelly. Let me stay good. Let me stay good. Unless that sign in the back there start to say Kelly Talks, relax yourself. When that start to say Kelly Talks, we will be on Kelly Live Show. Right now, we on DAPPA Talks. Right? We on DAPPA Talks, not Kelly Talks. You understand what I'm showing you? And watch. Time out. Take a 10 minutes. Take a 10 minutes there, Kelly. Just now, Lily. Join Kelly in the naughty corner there. Yeah. Let Kelly and Lily lime in the naughty corner. If you're playing here tonight, Right. We go start on my timing. Right? Who's that there? Who's that there? Oh, I thought I see somebody else play Mad Dana, boy. I thought I see somebody else play Mad Dana, boy. So we ready for me to start? No, Kelly and them go lime in the naughty corner. We ready for me to start now? Thanks. Right? More life, more love, more everything. This is real. This is DAPPA Talks. You understand? Nice. Just now Anderson, just now Aiden, just now Aiden, just now. Like you want to line with them, not Aiden. Line with them. Right? Line with them, Aiden. Just go and tell Lily and Kelly hi in the gulag. Right? Lime a little bit, Dana. All right. Let's do this. A relationship scenario you need advice on. Oh, Dappa, I need some advice, boy. So I saw this thick, red-skin, curly hair girl, and I got her number and started talking to her for about 4 years. I was trying to get this girl's attention, and finally, last year May, look, Kelly, don't message me, don't message me. We live in. Yeah. Hey, I was trying to get this girl's attention. Finally, last year May, she texted me that she's on my side to come and meet her. So I went. She jumped in my car and we parked up for a while. I was taking a good look at this girl, and out of nowhere she slapped me. Now, before I continue, this story has no full stop, no comma, the little first piece I read there, I will fight up to read it. If all of them continues, I could continue it, I'll just fight up now, boy. But if we could go on to the next caller, we could go on to the next caller. Right? It also sounds like a little child story. Right? Just saying. Skip it, next caller. Alright, we go skip that. Oh, we don't slow it down. We're on a strict program here. Right? A time your horn, no, they're not 10 minutes, they probably have like 6 more minutes to come out. I don't know how to undo it. They had to wait there. That is the greatest feature I've seen in a while. Boy. That is the greatest feature I've seen in a while. They go lime day. A time your horn first. Good night, Dappa and viewers. Let me get into it one time. I was living with my man at the time, and we'll call him Tom. Oh, Tom. For like a year and some months, everything was well and fine. He was a supportive man. He wasn't financially stable, but he tried, and for that, I was thankful. But he wasn't my usual type. I was giving him a fair chance. He wasn't ugly, the sex was good, and we had a little humble home. Everything was calm. Never really went out on dates or any of that because I was understanding that stay-at-home dates would be better for us so that we could save and do other stuff in the future. Whenever my friends called to take me out, he wouldn't have a problem because I too worked really hard, so he had no problem with me going out until I return home. I will wake up to see him going through my phone, which had no locker. Insecure man to me is a big turn off, especially if I don't give you reasons to be insecure. It went from going through my phone to accusing me for any little thing. If his brother-in-law, who line with us often, laugh at my jokes too much, wham, he want to jam you over. You want to game it? His brother, he getting on so far? His brother, he getting on so far? Nah. Tom kept doing this over and over. He doesn't want me to walk in the road or anything fitted, etc. I was slowly becoming turned off, but still trying to be good until it reached a lash. Lash? What? Nah. Until it reached a lash. I sleep in Dappa. This man going through my phone and see a message from a number saying, call me when you get this. I want to find out something. Dappa, why Tom wake me up with one hard but That not funny. That not funny. That is not funny. Stop laughing. Why Tom wake me up with one hard bellas? Well, I get dotish. Anyway, we got to the bottom of that and I was innocent. 2 days later, I left home to go to a friend's funeral. We mean to get over it. How we just get over, man, putting his hands on you, boy? Don't go on, let us get over men putting the hands on all boy. Get over it and we hug and make up and all that cool. Anyways, we got to the bottom of that and I was innocent. 2 days later, I left home to go to a friend's funeral from 2 p.m. There, I ran into my fave ex and we'll call him K. Okay. Dappa, K and I, breeze can't even pass through we in the funeral. From funeral to a night of fun. You Germany funeral. Just now, hold on. You know, after the funeral, let's go back by the house and have the little lime. Baby girl. If Tom find out about this, Tom is going to put more hand on you. Tom will break your Tom will break your back with nah. From funeral to a night of fun and the best jam of my life. Horn jam so sweeter. K dropped me home after 4 in the morning. We jam in the car. We jam home by K. On my way home to buy. You're real bull boy. You're real bull boy, dog boy. All that bull boy. You ain't even say go take a little quickies. You're bull on the place, boy, dog boy. Dog, all of us horn. Like all they giving all boy. When I reach home, I kiss Kate and tell him, weekend, I coming for more. Going inside, bathe, went to sleep with my back turned with no explanation. I ended that toxic relationship with Tom though. He wasn't the man for me. And may K rest in eternal peace. Dog, wham boy. Dog, wham boy. Nah, boy. If K was alive, I would always jam with him. I don't care. Hey, boy. Wee, boy. Rest in peace, boy, K-boy dog, boy. Rest in peace, boy, K-boy dog, boy. Watch out, this girl still thinking about you and in the afterlife now, boy, dog, boy. Hey, boy, dog, boy. That's crazy. Hey, Kelly, was you seen, girl? Long time no see, boy, Kelly, girl. Look, you know how we lime, man, yeah? We don't know where you was, boy, dog, boy. The lime was going a little sweet, you know. I say something wrong there, Kelly, girl. I say, you're not coming on the live. What you was doing all the time there, Kelly, girl? Oh, God. Oh, God. Hey. We now start a live here, girl. We now start a live here, girl. We now come on the live day, girl. Oh, good. Hey. Let me go. Hey, tell a story about a good for nothing man / woman. So I was with this boy, and we'll call him Jack. Oh, Jack. He's from the States, and I from Trinidad. And we started talking, and things going real nice. Is the best. Sleeping on the phone, everything. Sweet, but too good to be true. Fast forward, he come Trinidad to meet me, and we went to Tobago. Was just having fun, literally. He came Trinidad in December. Mind you, since he reached, that phone on silent, and always on him or charging far away. So, anyhow, like late December, he asked me to borrow 1K until he go back to red flag. Red flag. A man from the States asking you for money borrow. Dog, that is the biggest red flag. You cannot convince me that, hey, Lily, where's the scene, girl? You know how long we waiting for you to come out here? A man who is living in the United States of America, whose money is $7 to your $1, asking you to borrow $1,000 is the biggest red flag I've ever seen in my life. I don't care how you try to spin it. I don't care how you try to convince me. You cannot come from the US of A to my little Trinidad and ask me for money borrow. Borrow? So, late December, he asked me to borrow $1,000 until he go back to America. I said, no scene. Give him the money same day. But the week after, he asks again. And stupid me give him again. Yeah. What? So every week now, he wants to borrow 1,000 and always telling me he will give me back. So after some time now, I started to ask myself, what he doing with the money? He getting 2,000 a week for 3 weeks straight. And fast forward now, he was doing shit. Mind you, the man going party with his friends, buying bottle. Of course he have bought money to buy bottle. Of course he have money to buy bottle, dummy. Buying bottle and thing, going out and I don't even know, talking to his people and doing his thing. But when I do my thing, he crashing out. The man asking me, you have a 20 or 40 there, or I want to buy a piece of weed. You is the only young lady bounce upon an American piper. You is the only young lady bounce upon an American piper. And it is amazing to me that you so far gone that you 20 or 14 weed and the story long. Let me see where this going. So fast forward now, he reached back to America. By the way, he stayed in Trinidad for 6 months and borrow money from me every. You get me real vex, dog. You getting me real vex, dog. He stayed in Trinidad for 6 months and borrow money from me always every week 1,000 and 2,000. Mind you, if I tell the man I go in Pennywise when the grocery, he and the mother them have no cash and never want nothing. But as I reach, hear him every time, mommy wanted this, we had to get this. And when I buy my thing in my budget, them want the most expensive things. When I buy normal cheese, like with the price and thing on it, them want mozzarella and anchor and expensive toothpaste. And then he find a jackass and ride in it. You is donkey from Shrek. Them on your back right now. That's what going on. Them come to Trinidad and say, hey, jackass, I wonder how far we could reach riding this jackass. And they're going down the road here. Nah. So, I there now, I asked him for 100 US. For the first time, the man really sent it. So I there now, he messaged me and tell me he just paid all his bills and he need money, he will send it back. But like my brain in my ass, I go in the bank and send money to Giddy up. Yeah. I go on in the bank and sending money to the States for the man. But before I send it, I tell him I don't have it and was on my last. The man started telling me that he don't know how he's surviving in the States and how hard it is out here with his mother and them. And I don't care how he eat. And he's so hungry. The man basically crashing out on me. So I end up sending it like a jackass. Fast forward to this year. Oh my goodness. By the way, this man is a married man. You know how Breakfast Club does do donkey at the day? You was donkey for 6 months, dog. You was donkey for 6 months, dog. I didn't even know. So yeah, I basically count that money that he have to send me dead. So the man started telling me he wants to get his own apartment and thing. Me being the generous, I said no scene. He said he want to try susu. That's what we did. He sent me the money for the first month in his susu, Jan, and he came Trinidad early February. So the susu, he told me to keep the money because when he come home, we had some stuff to do. And I pay with all my credit card and said that I would have put back the money on it after. He told me to keep it. So some days after, he needed a little help and told me to send some money for his mother. And when I collect the susu, the back money, I could do what I want with the rest of it because it's mine. So when the man come to Trinidad now, I ended up asking if he wanted anything from Audi Road because I was going by him. The man messaged me and telling me the susu like he telling you use the susu money. I was confused. Hear what he telling me. Wham, we had other plans with the money, or you acting like I was so you gave the man the susu money until he going back. When he going back now, I had to beg him to send back the money. Fast forward now, the wife messaged me Well, at some point, the wife was going to come on the scene. The wife messaged me. So when all that wife seen happen, I tell the man, send my money. He told me mountain. When mountain reached, the day I was supposed to get it, he ball, you still want the money? You still want that money, girl? I'm girl. A little 4,000 you getting on, so you still want that money, girl? So we was going back and forth, because what if you mean? You know, after all of that, the man sent $400 TT. Dog, how you in post of that man on MYOB or something, boy? You supposed to be warning your fellow sisters about this man. You not being a girl's girl at all. You have this man out here roaming freely. Tell him to send my whole susu money because you get all your money. And how I come in on that bad mind because I want my money. He more vexed than me. So we followed for that. You know, the morning I went MoneyGram for the money, the woman tell me that it was refunded. And he telling me I trying to mess up the piece because I asked him my money. When that woman say that, I never talked to that man up to today, but I still want, what money? You have no money to get? You have no money to get. I never see a donkey use cash before in my... Sorry. That was mean. I apologize. That was mean. I have slips. Right? Slips. Nah, sorry. That one was mean. Slips. Right? My bad. Nah. My bad. Oh, they gonna make people stop tell story and thing, boy. You just gotta keep it a little nice and you know, chill now, boy. You understand? I'm not feeling sorry for the donkey. Next caller. And we almost done lime tonight, you know? But God is good, man. How you found out you were getting horn? Story time. First time I ever get horn. Good night, Dappa. Let me tell you how my heart bust for the first time. Me and this man been together since we were 13 and 14. I was his first, he was mine. Real childhood sweethearts thing. For 8 years straight, honeymoon. I swear, that was my forever man. I used to tell people he would never horn me. I used to put my head on a block for this man. And then boom, just so, this man start horning me. If shame had a face, it would have been mine. Now, before I even find out, I had a dream, Yeah, I had dream things before it happened. I told my best friend about it, but I brushed it off like it was nothing. Fast forward a couple months, I started to notice little off behaviors. Still, give him the benefit of the doubt. Then, my father passed away, right before my birthday. Condolences. That mashed me up deep. But he was there, by my side, through the whole wake and funeral, like a loyal boyfriend vibes. Or so I thought. About 3 weeks later, my belly started act up again. This time I'm paying close attention. But here's the part that really stick with me. He never gave me space to grieve my father properly. Because now I had to deal with his shit on top of mine. Remember I said I dreamed the whole play? The same way it happened in a dream, it unfolded in real life. One night, he picked me up from work. I asked to see his phone. Normally, that was never a problem. But this time, he acting real funny. So I snatch it. He driving and fighting me for the phone. I said, nah. So I jump in the back seat, take out his SIM and pop it in my phone and going through his... all that you do? A car is driving on the road. You get time to jump in our back seat, pop out SIM, chuck it in your phone. Dog, all the girls does real overdo it, boy. Watch all of this. Be carrying on now, boy. Just leave. If you are hey, I want girls to understand. If you have to do all of that to find out if your man wanting you, if you feel the urge to do all of that, just leave, boy, dog, boy. Just leave. But have some kind of decency about yourself, boy. I call one number and a girl answer all sweet. Hey, B, good night. So I say, I got a missed call from this number. So she hear my voice and flip. Oh, sorry, wrong number. Wrong number? Wrong number? I said to myself, all right, I get all you know. He didn't even know I had his SIM. I reinstalled WhatsApp on my phone with his number and the messages start rolling in. Who was that calling my phone? What going on? Blah, blah, blah. Later that night, he living by his cousin. So when he reached home, one slap. His face meet my hand. I not violent, but in that moment, I wake up. This happened during COVID, So he had quarantine in a hotel for 7 days for work. All this time, I done clone he WhatsApp. Let me tell you, within the 8 years of knowing him, I never knew this man had such sweet lyrics. The way he was writing she is like he trying to publish a whole poetry book. He writing she and writing me. Both of we playing the mind games. He had hot, but I never let him know that I seen everything, Because as a woman, you had to be real strong to handle that kind of betrayal inside. You had to be a... Anyways. You had to be real strong to handle that kind of betrayal in silence. When he come back, I print everything and handed it to him. The look on his face, priceless. He didn't know how to feel caught red-handed. In the convo, the girl really believed we was done because that was the lie he was telling she. Now, time passed and he's still not giving up. So I say, okay, cool. I packed my things and went by my best friend. Started to talk to a boy who always had a crush on me. This man had the audacity to get vexed. Big mad. Like, yeah, I really lost she. Next thing, he started begging back now. Saying he want to work things out. Dumb me. All of us listen to all yourselves, boy. All of us listen to all yourselves. You ball, you had to be a real strong woman to see them thing and thing it in silence and ting. You had to be a real strong woman to do all of that. Where is the strength? Where is the strength when it's time to stand on your 10 toes? Where the strength is then? Where the strength is then? Where the strength is then? Dumb me, believe him. Go on back. Same shit, different. The plucky. Same shit, different day. Now, I shame because my best friend had already warned me, and I tell him, she, nah, he's serious this time. Fast forward, tears again. Same pain, same story. But now, I know where the girl live. And it's the same girl. It's not the same man who never different girls. The man who never the same girl. Dog, what, boy? I know where the girl live in. So I pull up to she house, walk in, and call out he name real loud. He know I'm mad. She not realizing it. She come charging at me like she... A girl is coming to beat you for your man. You gone by our next gal house for your man, walking she place to call your man, and she is coming to beat you for your man. By what all let's be going through, boy? You find that making sense, girl? But alright, boy. Alright, boy. Do whatever all you want, boy. She come charging at me like she brave. But what she don't know is I have a knife in my... What she don't know is I have a knife in my pocket ready to slice it clean. Lucky for she hold it together. Lucky for both of us, really. When I finally make up my mind, yeah, this time I done for good. God say, stay right there. Next thing I find out, Nah, boy, dog, boy. Abortion. Slips. That was a nice. Slips. My bad. My bad. My bad. No, me and this man never used any protection, eh? Not one time in our whole relationship. No scares, no abortions, nothing. So they shake me up. So I started thinking, now what? Because I not one of them women who believe a child is keep a man. That is not my style. So now I stand at the crossroads. Either I get rid of it or face it head on. I made the decision to tell him I was 6 weeks pregnant. And you know what this man say? Take a morning after. You blaming, watch what you bringing God in. Watch what you bringing God in. This man don't even want his own seed. You is the least of his problems. You feel you want a child? The man don't want you, he go want a child? Morning after 6 weeks, be effing for real. That moment, I done. I tell him straight, I not throwing away my child. You don't have to be involved. But something shift. All them outside women disappear. He started stepping up. Real effort. Stop talking to she. Start moving like a real man. Said that he's doing it for his child. But I could see the change. Now, we planning to get married this... No way. No way. No way. I done, boy. I done. And I giving no advice. I good, boy. I good. Live all their life. Do whatever all they want to do. Alright. Good luck. God's richest blessings to you and your soon-to-be husband. Prosperity, longevity, every little goodness that all they could get. Alright. I'll pray for you, young lady. I will pray for you. I don't know if the people on the live willing to pray for you too. We go leave it there now, boy. We go leave it there now, boy, dog, boy. I want stress mode, boy. Hey, next caller. Them say they're not praying for you. Them say they're not wasting their prayers, boy. Hey, boy. Next caller. I need to go for a drink just now. Yeah, I could drink that, boy. Alright, I will lime a little bit, but after this one, I'll go for a drink. Next caller. Tell a story about your greatest first jam experience. Good night, Dappa and viewers. Now, this is not the first jam, but it's definitely the best jam I received. This happened recently when I visited my grandmother for her birthday and I spent the night. Now, I had just broken up with my boyfriend 2 weeks ago, and well, he was my first everything. So we rekindled after 7 years of not speaking at all. Let's call him Simeon. Oh, Simeon. A little backstory. The day before CXC in 2018, he was my tutor for math, and we were best friends. She left us in the living room, and he took my virginity. Afterwards, he proceeded to tell my best friend that he didn't want anything to do with me, and I was heartbroken, literally. Back to May of 2025. We spoke about what happened in 2018, but we were both adults now, so we reasoned better, and well, we shared a couple of spliffs, some punching and rude boy, and well, things get hot from there. He carried me to his house, which was like a 2 minutes walk from my grandmother's house, and we went to his room. Now, I in my silk satin shorts and a top with no underwear. He started kissing me and eventually took off my clothes. I'm a thick girl, short, with locks long to my ass. So I had to wrap up my hair to give him heads. Now, Dappa, I high like the galaxy, so I going crazy on him right now. He moaning hard and eventually breaking my mouth. Then he picked me up and ate the hell out of my cat. Boy, oh boy. I could have sworn I heard him say, I've been waiting for this pussy. I brushed it off and he then put me in a back shot, put his foot on the bed and ooh, mine. Started drilling, and in no time it squirt all over. Before I even finished squirt, flipped me and put me in a missionary position on the ground and started ramming my hole. I crying and fussing feeling good. At a point in time, he had me breathless. Then picked me up, pinned me against his wall mirror, put my legs on his arms, and kept going at it. Kept saying that he misses me, and this pussy's so perfect. I'm just there like, When he felt me start to squirt, he told me to hold it and carried me on his patio, bent me over the all this happening in what, daytime? Bent me over the balcony and went at it. At that point, I tapped out. Carried me back in his room, bridal style, and we cuddled and killed. In the morning, I bathed, he made breakfast for me, and I hung out with his mother and sisters, and they told us that we weren't quiet, but they're glad we're back around each other. Yeah, why doesn't understand now, boy? Yeah, what does confuse me now, boy? Who are these parents that all you're growing up with that cool with these kind of things, boy? Who is these parents that all you're growing up with that cool with these kind of things, boy, dog, boy? Where all you're finding this mother and where all you're finding this father that going on hear you drilling and going on sit down and be like, that's my boy. That is my son. What? No, I know our sister who let me know that is how she's cut she flicker. But dog, that is disrespectful, boy, dog, boy. I find that is some of the highest disrespectful things you could ever dog on young ladies who cool with doing them kind of thing and all too. If you're sneaking a thing, probably I still don't even condone it if you're sneaking a thing. But brawling to where you all on the balcony and you're making all noise and thing and your mother having girl talk by the table with the young lady and thing. Dog moms, you and all. That real dog. I wouldn't be that father. My son not going to be doing them kind of madness. I'm sure about that. Dog, all of I just keep saying the way how the world going these days is less and less respect, less and less people treating elders like how they're supposed to be treated, and everybody just doing what they want because the parents not doing no better, so the children not doing no better. And when you bounce up a youth man and a youth man coming at you and you want to know who raised that youth man, is nobody. Nowadays, when a youth man talk to you any old how or get attitude and them kind of thing, it's not much you could tell them to get them to understand that they're doing wrong, you know? Because that's how they grow up, you know, like disrespectful. Just now they all. Oh, that's not my girl, that little music. We coming back with worst first job experience. Boss a little wine day. Boss a little wine day, J. Boss a little wine day, J. Happy birthday, J. Boss a little wine.
Ladies, if you pick a good man, yeah, a money man, you see that next tune now?
Me put you in the latest, in my prime. Say it every time.
Some man only buying the girl clothes from Shein and Temu.
Richer, me say it every time.
Some man only buying the girl Chinese designer. No. Original only.
Me put you in the latest, in my prime. You say they're the greatest, yeah, me know the one. Richer, me say it every time. Some money.
You buy the girl at Jordan, but you till the price drop.
Me put you in the latest, in my prime. You say they're the greatest, yeah, me know the one.
You buy the girl at Jordan, it's at the crease up and bend up and fold up.
Straight to the top,
Like not Jordan, like a Gordon.
and if you currently me, you never die. I lose my mind, cause in my mind, girl, you put the word me left, me have the dollar sign, so the two of we got together, me love it when you ride out.
You know?
Girl, you put the word millions, me love it every time, yeah. DJ Bob!
Yo, select talent, yo.
Bring it. I'm a good vibe, I'm about to fight, like a fool, like, up in the ride, like a bike, but there's some stuck in your mind, I'm a moon rock, up in the
Strictly girl show.
I am gonna put up on a
Strictly how the girl love it. Dickly.
but no, I say you love a badness, I don't see clear, I don't see clear, I live a wide
I go to chime in on that. But I go love all it. Enjoy yourselves. I go love all it. Enjoy yourselves. Needed. Ooh, that nice. That real nice. Alright. Me ain't tell you nothing, Lily. Me ain't tell you nothing. EJ boy. Let me go. Don't study that your story too long. Don't study that the story long. We lie, man. Alright? We lie, man. Don't study your story too long. Worst first jam experience. Good night, Dappa and listeners. I apologize in advance. This one a little long. I met this young lady who we'll call Edith Falls. Oh, Edith Falls. About 2 years ago. We were mutual friends, but there was always a vibe. Nothing serious, just casual flirting and friendly fun. At the point in time, I was in a relationship, but she respected that at first. Now, I struggle with anxiety and would have bad attacks, and she would do things to help me calm down. But as we got closer, it went from talking to distract me to holding my hand and playing with my thighs. That is you're using with your anxiety attacks. You're playing for a little physical touch under anxiety. Alright. I didn't mind at first, and I'm not going to lie. She real nice, but I don't play them horning games. So I told her we should have some space. Alright, youth man, fair. She respected it and backed off. We didn't talk for a while, and I assumed that she had something going on. Come to find out, she have a man and was shit talking me to said man. No scene, I have a gal, and life goes on. Fast forward about 3 months ago, she and the man supposedly done, and she started to get flirty with me. One day we liming and talking nonsense, and talk turned to touching, which turned to making out. She told me to pull down my pants, and I say vibes. Next thing I know, I feeling teeth. Boy, dog, boy. You're horning and a girl can't even suck your prick properly. Nah! Imagine you hold it to horn and you can't even get a suck prick. Next thing I know, I feeling teeth. I say stop, and told her to get on her back, and I started going down on her. Then I hit you with a little 2-finger action. No lie, she feeling like a waterfall, but all I could smell was rotten fish. Dog way, boy. Nah. You suck a lime, boy. You real sour, boy, dog, boy. Dog way. I real want to burst, So I pull out the soldier, and she was like, well, go in. I really wanted to use my hand, but alright, vibes. Slide in. All I feel was water at first. It was nice. Then I realized I legitimately cannot feel anything. No gorilla grip. It was like a sausage down hallway. Blue junk. You're falling that deep well there, boy. You're falling. Blue junk. Mean care. I want to break. We going for 40 minutes now. And the scent just getting a geed boy dog boy. A geed boy dog boy. Nah, I could never want to burst so bad, dog. 40 minutes in, and now the scent getting worse. Worse by the minute. So I say, if a woman could fake, don't you supposed to fake a long time? Why a man can't fake too? Spin she in a back shot and make all the noise that I could pretend to make. Edith go look to ask me if we could link again. It gets worse. I ignore this girl for about 2 weeks. When she go look to call me and say if I could come over, I tell she I'm with my dogs. She used to tell me, why F your brethren them, I wanted to come. Long story short, I blocked the girl and we haven't. Oh, I thought you went back. I thought you went back. That is I do. I understand. Who was on the Dapper Talks after dark? All you know. If it was on the after dark last week, you know. What date? We're on the 4th of July. We're on the 4th of July. Wow. Story long day all there. Let we pay attention and pull in. It looked like it's properly well typed. So let's go. A relationship scenario that you need advice on. Pick up Lily Lyman. Hi Daps. Good night. Hope everybody ready to wake up and shake up. To be honest, I'm a very self-aware person. 24 years old female. Somewhat emotionally mature. Now, as the story unfolds, you'll see why I mentioned those things. Since my last relationship 3 years ago, I felt myself isolating and being celibate. Even, not that it matters, but I was truly uninterested in sex and feeling so for a long time. As much as sometimes I just try to talk to guys and bring myself out of it, no guy was saying the right thing or made me feel to have energy to continue the conversation. As you talk to them, within the third day is once it has speed talk, and I not on that. So it was a cycle where I'd probably get a guy's number, talk for a week for the most, and then ghost them. Didn't really give a because I was really just focusing on myself and my 3 points. Boom now, earlier this year, I decided to rejoin Tinder for kicks and giggles because why not? Now, guys who are on Tinder are questionable for sure. But anyways, just scrolling through and then I saw a little attractive red man. He wasn't tall, little buff, and had them white Air Forces look too good. The fella looked clean, not gonna lie. So I swiped. And Dapper, it was a match. But you know your girl not on that messaging first thing, eh? So about after 5 minutes, I see my boy message. Conversation start normal. He complimented me and asking the usual, why you on this app? Normal smalls, and followed with, he wanted to get to know me. At this point in time, I was determined to have my heart open and try to see what's out there. So I said, let me follow through. So we start talking on WhatsApp. He made a joke right out the gate, and now I'm catching myself smiling at my phone because if it's one thing I'm weak for, is a funny guy. Tell all about a long time. But I played it cool. Weirdly enough, he mentioned something that I thought was started speed talk, and I was like, brother, I not on that, eh? Why all the man always doing that from the jump? His reply was ticking boxes that I didn't even realize I had. He said he knows what I mean, and he doesn't do that either when he now starts talking to someone too. I mean, it's the bare minimum, but for now, it feels like a green flag to me. Anyways, the night went on with him asking me questions, and honestly, Dapper didn't feel forced. The jokes were flowing. Actually made my heart crack for after a little while. Then he asked if I wanted a video call the next day. So I was like, okay, we'll see. So the call happened. He looks just like his pictures. Very cute, very nice, more jokes, and we talk for hours. Next morning, conversation just continue. In the back of my mind, I already know at the end of the week, we won't be talking anyway. And I mentioned it to him, and he said, well, we'll see. Strangely enough, he never rushed nothing to make it sound like something have to come out of it. He literally, just like me, was going with the flow. Keep in mind, we talking whole day and video calls in the night, eh? My boys are sweetheart. This went on for about 3.5 weeks. At the end of the first week, I mentioned how I was surprised that we were still talking. Really wasn't expected it, and he said same. Also thought that we might have just talked for 3 days and the conversation would have died out, but that goes to show how unexpected things has worked out, eh? No red flags yet, Dapper. Wait for it. Mind you, up to now, there were really no conversations about sex, body count, horny feelings in the night, even though we talking late. Nothing. But as woman, that is the shit that will make you turned on. Again, bare minimum. So, talking later day, not on a call, just talking, and I mentioned something about sex. Now, I'm the kind of person that I can have informative conversations about it, you know? Still normal vibes. And I think I probably asked him when is the last time he had sex. Because why not? He told me last month. I say, all right, no problem. Well, I have 3 years on him. 3 years is crazy, dog. We talk more about it and start making jokes or whatever. This is where my boys say, all right, shark mode. From that day, Dapper, everything changed. He talked more about sex. Red flag. Sent inappropriate stickers and videos. Red flag. Started cursing me. Red flag. Stopped answering my texts quickly unless we were talking about sex. Red flag. Called me fat. Red flag. Told me I'm minding his business when I asked about a new job he was applying for. Red flag. Never even seemed interested in meeting up. Red flag. Started accusing me of going by other men. Red flag. Threatened to slap me. Red flag. Every time I tried to distance myself, he would call and talk like everything is normal. Me being the ass would answer and respond. Red flag. Just not a nice person. Now, that's why I think after those few examples, or even after the first bloody red flag, that I'll ghost this asshole? Of course, you're correct. No. Still going on 4 months of us talking every other day still. The calls are less, but it's still there. To be fair, I kept consoling myself with the notion that I didn't get feelings for him. Luckily. I let his comments slide because of that. Never really took it seriously to heart because I never thought or saw myself that way. I'd laugh it off, which is probably not the best idea because he made it such a norm. And I know it's my fault for encouraging manipulative, gaslighting, and abusive behavior because after a while, they do begin to chip away at your mind and your heart. He told me many times how he don't do feelings and relationships and shit like that. Not as if I wanted that from him, to be honest. However, I do love a dominant man. I've never had it in my past relationship. So he was acting or saying things I've kind of wanted to hear if I was in a relationship. And maybe I'm also just for enjoying some of it. But other times, he went too far. And of course, my friends hate him. So I hate the fact that we talked and he's insultive. P.S. I actually thought about having sex with him, even though in my mind, heart and vagina, he doesn't deserve it. Red flag. But he also sounds like he could lay a good pipe, and I'm an idiot for salting and lusting. Don't worry, Dapper, I won't. So, what is wrong with me for staying friends with this asshole? Do I have no self-respect? Do I have low standards of how a guy should treat me, whether it's platonic or romantic? Am I pushing myself for just wanting to feel anything but the other kind of pain in my life? How else to shake up myself and block this guy for good? P.S. This is more for girls out there to know that this is not okay behavior. This is not right or warranted. Please leave gunman and bad man alone. Please leave after the second red flag. We need to stop give we front to man who not good. You don't need to be giving advice here. You need to be listening. Let me give the advice. You don't come here to tell these girls what to do. Relax. Right? You don't need to give no advice. Let me tell you something. There's a difference in being unknowledgeable about your shortcomings because of how you're brought up or your past experiences and stuff like that, and going through with scenarios and taking certain treatment and them kind of thing, because again, the way you was brought up, the way things went on in your past and thing, nobody didn't teach you better, whatever. We could kind of give those people a pass. We could kind of give those people a pass. You here, who knowledgeable, type out this story like you have head on your shoulders. Know exactly what you should take and what you shouldn't take. Could list all them red flags. You here, who could show we and come here to give other girls advice. You is the worst of the worst. You is what we just consider the worst of the worst. Because to everybody, you have all the advice in the world. For everybody, you know what you deserve, and you can tell this one, well, I not taking that, I not accepting that, and not me if was me. But when you're placed in the situation, you have a man downgrading you. Under the essence of what you feel like you wanted in this past. You have a man telling you all kind of thing. You have a man treating you old how. You have a man calling you fat. You have a man telling you on that relationship thing. You have threatening to slap you. You have a man even trying to see you. And this is the person you're having conversations with. I could ask you something. You're friendless? Because this story seems friendless to me. Because a person who has friends, from the time this new friend gets out of hand and out of character and switches up and starts to do whatever little nonsense, from the time that happens, somebody who has friends, okay, cool, is the easiest lock off, is the easiest block, is the easiest whatever. Somebody who is friendless and begging for friends and begging for attention and looking for somebody to talk to when the day come and looking for that level of attention will continue along this road. The worst set of females in the world is the ones who does live the life seeking male validation. I'll say it one more time. The worst set of females in the world is the ones who does live the life seeking male validation. Well, they love to talk about being girls, but from the time it comes to be doing things for men and them who don't give a rat's ass about you, girls are just go out the window. You live in your life and your entire being is to please a man who don't even care if you eat. You live in your life for a man who don't even care how your day going, but you taking all this nonsense. A man sending you inappropriate videos, cursing you, reply whenever you want to reply, calling you fat, and you find like you should still continue this conversation with this man. What validation do you need from this man? What have this man could tell you again for you to feel better about yourself? And why does it need to come from him? Why can't you yourself know what is best about yourself? You need to have a conversation with this man. Why? A man you meet off at Tinder, you so on small talk. You so on small talk from a guy you meet off at Tinder. I'ma tell you what went on there. All them match on Tinder, he tell himself, I could bull here, boy. But I'ma play it cool. He would facilitate conversations. He's probably a very intellectually sound gentleman also. And that is what let us get caught up with men and them who actually have a brain on the head. Somehow let us get caught up quick because he talking to you nice. He could carry on a conversation. He even mentioning nothing about sex. But from the time you open that door, when was the last time you jam? Oh God, action. Me? Girl, well, last month, he probably jammed yesterday. He tell you last month because you know he didn't want to make it look too horrible, nah, boy. He didn't want to make it look too horrible. So, you know when men don't use that 3 months thing? Is when you ask them when last 3 months. Last month, girl. Last month. And as he get a little start of the conversation, alright, let me just knock it. Let me boom, 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 boom. Thing, well, no, well, girl, yeah, girl. I don't know now, boy. My mother this was a month ago since I jam. I real feeling fair these days, yes. And you back to trying to hold normal conversations, and he telling himself, so how long again, boy? Like what she feel I was on Tinder for? She thought I was on Tinder for a relationship or by this one, it was all this small talk. How long it gonna be small talk, boy? He thought the sex door was open and you close it on him. He vex. We feel you do on you feel men on Tinder for relationships, boy? You feel it have men on Tinder seeking relationships, boy? That is all the women feel out here, boy. The men who are on Tinder is because they want a relationship. In this real world, 2025, a man is on Tinder for a relationship. But let's be real now, boy, dog, boy. Be real now, boy, dog, boy. I don't know what this is our backstory to, so I'll skip it. Sorry, the lover. Sorry, they be lying, man. I actually made a friend. I don't making no friends on no Tinder, but I'm making no friends on them apps, but I go on them apps to bull. Never had Tinder in my life before, but if I was on Tinder, I would have been on Tinder looking for skates. Them thing to me is bulling apps. Quick swipe thing and the thing, what you see when we go out online? Bull. Everything don't make no sense to me. Dating apps is for quick sex. Real world is for building relationships. But anyways, a relationship scenario you need advice on. Good night, Dappa and viewers. To set the scene, I've been talking to a woman who we will call Mia. Oh, Mia. Our sweet reds. with a real nice shape and carrying a load behind her. So I fell in love at first sight. We've been talking for about 11 months straight and honestly no complaints whatsoever. She performs great in the bedroom and would give me a blowjob whenever, continuing to suck even after I finish. Love them. It makes me want to get a ring and marry her. In the morning or when rain falling, all I have to do is make a call and I get any goods easy, even letting me record us. She even does the non-sexual things without me asking, such as coming over to my place when I've had a stressful day and understand me on a deep level, and would even become a listening ear and give advice when I tell her personal situations. Don't get fooled though, because this energy is equally reciprocated. I buy her just because gifts, and I'm the one, and flowers, and I'm the one planning dates and paying. Ever so often, I even been paying for maintenance, such as hair, nails, and lashes, for the past 4 months. The problem began with lack of communication. Whenever she goes out with her whole friend, oh no, boy, dog, boy. No, boy, brethren, boy, way. Whenever she goes out with her whole friends, who rightfully earned that reputation by bowling in the back streets by Fits, known for dogging out men and even getting sex tapes leaked and being the hot topic within many group chats, she would not come and message me for the entire night, not even in the morning, but she would message me in the evening, the day after the event, and normally come up with some bullshit excuse like her phone was dead or no Wi-Fi at the event. I'm a firm believer in that you are the company you keep. This would obviously make my blood boil because imagine I'm doing everything as if we are in a relationship. Imagine I'm doing everything as if we are in a relationship, and this is the disrespect that I have to put up with constantly. When spoken to a friend about the situation, he says that we are not even committed to each other, so why should I care? I realized he had a great point and that maybe I was wrong for causing a scene about that. About 2 weeks later, one night, I planned a date for us. We would go out to eat, and there is where I would ask her to fully be my person. Dappa, you wouldn't believe what this girl tell me. She told me that she wasn't ready for that level of commitment and that I should play my role that I was given. She doesn't want any labels on us. I do my thing and she do hers. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but I was fuming. Imagine we basically doing all the couple things, but she's saying that she doesn't want obligations and commitment of her girlfriend. Should I continue playing the long game, respecting her boundaries, or stop wasting my time and fight? Bye. Somebody could clip this. You can clip this. It's funny how when men get treated exactly the way they treat women, all of a sudden all they're fuming. When men get treated exactly the way they treat women, all of a sudden you fuming. Time and time again, we've heard the men who does be doing everything with women, carrying them out this, that, liming, the whole couple thing. And when our girl asks, what are we? Mom, girl, I thought we just cool. I thought we just rocking. I know really on that relationship thing. So you trying to tell me, this young lady, and this always get more vex. You like the girl, you pursue the girl, you're doing things with the girl. You take 11 months to ask this girl to be your girlfriend, right? You take 11 months to ask the girl to be a girlfriend, and the girl ball, hey, I ain't not on that. What we have here right now, I cool with that, no labels. I go do my thing, you do your thing, and you fuming. You don't know what I mean? That girl living she life. And she's not wrong for it either. You could be how fuming. You could be fuming till you're bust. Right? You could be fuming till you're bust. That girl is entitled to live she life however she want to live she life. The same way how fellas never ready, and the same way how fellas not up for the relationship right now and working on themselves. That girl has all ability to tell you exactly that. And she's not wrong. If you want a relationship with somebody who's serious about having a relationship, find that person. And I'm telling you now, if you continue to go down the road with this young lady, you will see trouble. You will see trouble because I could tell from what you're telling me, you're a man, you want a connection. You want a little togetherness. Right? All you doesn't want to date with intent. And then when all you feel like people slipping away, then all you want to play all the thing. No, brethren. You date this girl for 11 months. She tells herself, boy, I good as what going on here, you know. We could go out, we could lie, we could bull, we could function. I buy gifts you. And she reciprocated, no? Because he's a nice fella. She reciprocated it. But she know to herself, them little next 2 man she have on the side there, she not ready to give up that living. And she not wrong for not ready to give up that living because she find the stage she at in she life right now, that settled down thing is not for she right now. Take you're ready to settle down self and find her ready to settle down gal. And the conversations all I should be having with these kind of persons is conversations with intent. And that's all I doesn't want to do. All I just want to sit down with girls and ask girls, what's your thoughts? Like, you feel like you could do without being in a relationship? Like, you want a relationship? All them things you could ask them early. From early. If somebody keeps saying they're not ready for marriage, then they're not ready. Where's the question? Where's the question? Hey, I'm sure I have form, right? Things real simple enough. If we in a relationship, and I say this in big, if we are in a relationship and you're not ready for marriage, what we doing? What we doing? I know people who does be in relationship for 2 to 3 months and married by month 4 and living the best, happiest marriage life for 5 years. You hear what I'm telling you? It have people who just take relationships so serious that they already married in their mind. If we in a relationship, I could tell, boy, the only thing could really stop me from proposing to my girl is finance. Not ready for marriage. So what we doing? Five years and you're not ready for marriage? 5. You tell me, let me say it. So let me say it slower, and you tell me how that sound. 5 years we in a relationship and you're not ready for marriage. We are in a relationship for 5 years now and you not ready for marriage. What the frick you ready for? We ready for? Ready for you? You ready to go in fits? You ready to go in Space Nightclub? We ready for? Imagine, dog. Imagine me and you together for 5 years. I finally save up my little dust, save up my little coin, buy my ring, thing, have enough for my wedding, and go down on my knee. Bruise my knee. For you to watch me and tell me you're not ready for marriage. Hey! Well, alright, girl, sorry, my bad. I was of the impression that we were in a relationship towards marriage. Sorry, they love her. It was nice. It was. Marissa, I blame you. I blame you. I blame you, Marissa. 14 years you in a relationship with 14 years you in a relationship with somebody. The only how I taken that is if all was together when all was 14. That is the only how I taken that, Marissa. If all was together when all was 14 and now, hey, if all was only together when all was 14 and now all is 28. So wait. This what does get me mad. This what does get me mad, This why I just blame all in, Marissa. I tell you why I just blame all in. I could never understand for the likes of me. And I'm gonna try to be so cool and understanding about this, right? I could never understand how, and I want you to listen to me clearly. I could never understand how you as a woman with intent, you as a woman with wants, and you as a woman with desires, go down a certain path. Yes, sometimes life will knock you down a little bit, shake you up, and you get pregnant. So in that timeline, you have one child. And nothing within this man shakes him up to decide that he wants this as a forever thing. He wants this to make a solid union. Yes, we didn't get it before the child, but I love you so much, and I can't see myself being without you and not making this union solidified. You, as the young lady, is the problem. Because you are enabling nonsense. And when I say enabling nonsense, if he doesn't feel the need to, why would he? Love is never enough. I'll tell all of that tonight. Love is never enough. It was the funny thing, right? And I'm saying this with all the understanding in the world, right? All you ever think and consider when we saying we staying because of love, right? We staying because we love. We staying because we love, and we staying because we have this history, and we staying because we this and we have this and we have that, right? Where their love, boy? Where that person love is? Because it seems that every time we have the conversation about why we stay, the other person's love is non-existent. Or ever check that? We staying because we love, and we have so much of history, but that person treating you with the least of love. That person treating you like anything is wherever is wherever. And let me show you how flack up life is. Let me show you how flack up life is. Do so, you could see that same man that she leave married to somebody else in under a year. I think women need to find the balance in standing on what I want and nagging for like overdoing it. It's a difference if you see a man trying and working hard too and making sure he could, and you're pressuring him still, as opposed to you know what you want, you know what your man could and can't provide, and you're not doing it, so you put some fire under your ass. There's a difference. You know that man could do this, you know that man could do that, but you're not doing it. So you put some fire on that man. As opposed to, well, whenever he wants, he won. Lily chill now, but dog, Lily does talk to people like if she go fight them and boy. Tell a story. Next caller. Tell a story about your greatest first jam experience. So, COVID had just started. I was going through a horrible breakup, and this guy and I had been together since we were teens. And there I was, 21, single, heartbroken, with very little experience. At this point, I genuinely believed that only things that could fix this was punching and penis. Punching and penis with you. Whoa. Told myself, all right, not about to run through my body. Let me get a little friends with benefits. Keep it safe and comfortable. After my sneaky link rejected me because I didn't want a relationship, I went on the hunt. I met this guy on Facebook. He seemed nerdy, but he was cute. And I wasn't looking for some all-day kind of fella. He told me he worked at Amalgamated, and it wasn't until I pulled up by his house for a birthday lime that he casually dropped he was a serviceman. I had worn granny panties that night because I wasn't sure how things would go. If I didn't like him, I didn't want my hormone monster to make a decision that I would regret. Especially not off of sadness, loneliness, and horniness. We ended up in his bedroom to talk away from the noise, and one thing led to another. He started unzipping my pants, and I instantly remembered the panty I was wearing and jumped up immediately and said, Nah, I good. Let you go. 2 days later, we had another lime. I brought some friends, and he had his crew there too. Everyone mingling. But this time, I came prepared. I packed a spend a night bag. When it was time to leave, I drunk. My friends pulled me aside, all concerned. Hey, you sure you want to stay? They didn't want to leave me with all those men. I said loudly, hey, what if wrong with all you? I come here to I beg you. They backed off, and one of my girlfriends threatened him. Take care of she. Everyone left, and it was just us. He looked at me and said, go and bathe and lay down now. He was cleaning up while I showered, and I thought to myself, it's about to go down. 5 months no sex. Let me go. I looked at the lingerie in my bag and said, nah, birthday suit. Jumped in the middle of his bed, waiting. Tell me why this man walked in with tea, vitamin C packet, and water. And boy, you little drunker, and I can't jam me like that. Shake my hand, brethren. Even though I kept assuring him that I was fine, he still showered and came to bed. We started kissing, and I swear it felt like we've been together for years. He knew exactly where to touch me, even before I knew I wanted to be touched there. I was already wet. He rubbed my pussy while kissing my hips and moaning. Slid in, and it fit perfectly. Every time I came, he whispered, that was nice. Good girl. Give me one more. Shake my hand, brethren. Then he said, fuck, I want to see if this tasting as good as it feels. Pulled out and started eating it. Held my legs back and started to jam me so hard that I squirted. Then went back down on me At this point, I was sensitive and running. Held my hips, flipped me over, and took me from the back. Then he laid down and said, "Do what you want." So I started bounce and he said, "Hey, what you really doing?" I got shy, but he continued, "No, no, no. This is your time. Do whatever make you feel good. Use this like if it's one of your toys." I started grind, doing the little scoot thing that men claim not to like. But it made me shake at this point and he went crazy. He finished and we fall asleep. An hour later, I kid you not, we woke up at the same time from shifting while cuddling and we jam again until the sun came up. We finally slept and I woke up early, showered and started to get dressed, trying to play that leave him wanting more kind of game. When he saw me, he said, "Hey, where you going? Come back to bed now." I told him I had work the next day and he said, "Boy, forget that." And I called in sick. COVID times anyway, so you know that normal. Our friends and family got worried and they couldn't reach us. The next few days were a blur, and now 5 years later, we are still together. Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Mm-hmm. She said, till the sun come up, you know. Till the sun come up, you know. Wow. This is definitely the last story. This is this is this is definitely the last story, boy. This is definitely the last story. This is definitely the last story. Tell a story about your worst dating experience. Good it upon viewers. So I met this man last year, and we'll call him Gay. I'm not doing that. Me and Gay matched on Tinder, and when I saw him on there, he looked very well put together and very well spoken. So I said, why not? Let me give him a number. Me and Gay continued talking on WhatsApp, and I liked how well spoken he was, and he told me he was looking for a girlfriend. At the time, I was talking to other men, so I wasn't really taking him on seriously, and I ghosted him. Months after, I pop back up on WhatsApp and try to start over to see where it goes with him. So, Gay forgave me for ghost. Why you calling him on that, boy? Gay forgave me. That's a dumb question, that. But anyways, Gay forgave me for ghosting him and told me that he wanted to carry me out for dinner. I agreed and he took me out a night for dinner. Gay opened the car door to me and thing, so I said he's a gentleman. But something was feeling off and I didn't know what it was. We went to this high-end restaurant and it was nice. And after we went, Fitz and Lime, he told me how his ex used to have people videotaping him in Fitz talking to other girls. I didn't take it on and enjoyed my night and went home. A week after, he asked me to go to the beach with him and I agreed. He met my mother and everything that day, and on our way to the beach, he sang love songs to me. Dappa, I say, well, this man like he real in love. We go on Maracas, eat a nice bacon shack, and this man asked me to be his girlfriend all in less than a month. I say yes because I didn't want to reject him, but in reality, I was still feeling like something was off with him, but but went along with it. After that, I went home, and 2 days later, I started to feel really sick. He brought medication for me and stuff, and I say, this man really loved me. Days after, he told me that he was feeling sick, and he wasn't replying for days, and I was worried. After the days passed, he messaged me and said he got in an accident and had to pay a man money to fix his car, and that it's frustrated him. Stupid me told him that I would stick through it with. What do you mean? You have to stick it through with your man there. Dappa, you could tell me how the next night I scrolling on TikTok and would spot gay in a video in fits, hugging up our next gal. The same week he went ghost. So this man lying about getting an accident whole time, and he was just with our next gal. Less than a month in, this man go cheat on me. So I sent him the video. You know what he go tell me? This is why I don't jam any and any gal in her, because all they always going crazy. How a gal crazy because she upset about a video she see. At this point, I was over it and blocked him because he wasted my time. That it was probably karma for me ghosting him, but I didn't miss out on anything because we never jam and he spent his money for nothing. Moral of the story, don't date these Tinder men because they are liars and probably like man on the look. Dog, she just vexed because you see, she called him back. Watch out, gal is now, dog. Watch out, gal is. We done there. Watch out, gal is now. She calling the man gay because just cousin. That man is a ring down. Alright, sorry. In these streets, what should that man name is in these streets? All cousin boy. Hey, you do it easy boy. I don't know how. I don't know how. I go figure it out. Don't worry. Ole, more life, more love, more everything. This is real. Get all the tickets for Raw.